Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Dumelang Absheni Ralocha Sanwanani Mulweni. My name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News Channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Now, I want to talk about something that has me incredibly excited and actually proud to be an African. Now, Ghana has made a really groundbreaking move, and it has become the very first country in Africa where a public university now offers a 6-year program in traditional medicine, specifically focusing on herbal medicine. And if you ask me, this is not just a brilliant move, but it's a revolutionary one. And I mean, as Africans, we've always had a deep connection to earth and to nature, right? I mean, our ancestors, right, long before modern medicine was even a thought, had their own ways of actually healing. And I mean, they had their own prescriptions and remedies that actually worked for almost 90% of the diseases that still affect us today. Think about it. From colds to fevers to even the most complex illnesses, our ancestors had the answer. And that's because they understood the power of plants and herbs around them, along with the wisdom of proper diagnosis. And personally, I'm reminded of my late grandmother, a woman who had a very special gift of healing herself. I remember when I was quite young, I would catch a cold, and she would go out into her garden and pick a few leaves and roots and actually make a concussion. And in no time, right, I'd be good. I'd feel better. No expensive medicine, no prescriptions from a pharmacy, just nature and her hands that knew exactly what to do. And for me, that is experience that was proof to me that as Black people, we've always been healers and magical even in our very own way. And I believe we've always had the knowledge. It just took a little bit more time for the world to actually acknowledge that. Now, back to Ghana, right? What they're doing by offering the 6-year program is nothing short of monumental. I believe it's a step towards reclaiming our power, our heritage, and in our rightful place in the world of health and medicine. Because as a continent, right, we've been too dependent on Western medicines or Western models of education and healthcare for far too long. And what Ghana is doing is what we call a decolonized education. They're acknowledging that our knowledge is valid, that our healing methods are not just folklore, but are scientifically grounded in practices that have worked for centuries. And I believe that this program will not only empower future generations of healers, but I think that it will also bridge the gap between traditional and modern medicine. And I think more than anything, it's about time that African medicine in all its forms is given the recognition it actually deserves. And I'm quite excited for the young minds that will graduate from this program, taking our healing traditions into the future and actually combining the best of both worlds, which is the modern and the traditional, right? And it doesn't stop there. Now, Ghana is leading the way in more than just health. West Africa is on the rise again. Mali, for example, is showing us how to take control of our economy. Burkina Faso is making strides politically. And now we have Ghana that is actually proving that we can set the pace when it comes to education and healthcare. So let's be proud of what Ghana is doing. I believe that this is a big step for all of us. It's a reminder that we don't need to look to the West for answer. If anything, we've always had the answers within us. We just need to embrace our own approach to our own challenges. And I think also that it's time for Africa to heal, and not just physically, but mentally and intellectually as well, right? So big ups to Ghana for making this move. I am truly proud of what they're doing, and I hope that other African nations take note and follow suit, because the time has come for us to put our African solutions at the forefront of our challenges. What are your thoughts on this? Please, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And while you edit, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me till